Welcome back, everyone. Today I wanted to do a really quick video showing you how to set up a Bundutop rooftop tent. So I've got mine mounted on a trailer over here, and I'm just going to unclip it, hook up the power, and show you how easy this is. Alright, so first step, we've got 4 clips on here, 4 corners. We'll need to remove those. There we go. Now the 2 over here where I've got the awning mounted are a little bit harder to get to, and I've got some extra bedding in mine, so it makes this a little bit harder. Let's see if I can swing you up in here so you can see this. Alright, I'm going to set you down here on the fender for a second so I can grab these. Basically in this case I have to reach up top and pull down on the top of the tent while I unhook this. Okay, there's that one loose, and we're going to do the same thing up here in the front. There we go. That one's loose too. So what I like to do with my little security clips is just attach them up here just so I don't lose them. Okay, so we'll do that with all 4 of these. There we go. So I don't lock my tent shut. I know some people do. You could easily put a lock in these. It'd be easy enough. But since I pull the power cord off, I figure there's no need in my case. The trick is, when you're dealing with the Bundutop, you want to make sure that you have the, you want to make sure that you have the clips undone, because the ropes up inside where the winch is connected are designed to break if you get too much pull on them. So the latches are strong enough that if 4 of them are still attached and you try to operate the switch up here, it's going to break all the lines inside. So just don't want to do that. Okay, so I've created this power harness. I'll drop it on the ground here so you can see it. Okay, so what we have here is my tent connector. Comes down to my trailer connector. This is the one that supplies power to everything. And then I've got this longer one here. This one connects to the power supply on my diesel heater. So I'll set that up sometime, show you what that looks like, but for now, I'm going to take this, stick this in here. There we go. And then this one goes right here. Okay, all 4 of our clips are loose. So I'm going to push the top button up here and raise the tent. There we go. It has an auto stop feature on it, so there's a backup method. If the internal relays aren't working, you can apply power across these 2 points here to operate the winch. If you put the battery on one direction, it'll raise it, the other direction it'll lower it. However, if you do it that way, you're bypassing all of the safety features. So you just need to be careful when you do that. But that's all there is to it. The tent is set up and ready to go. What I use is one of these collapsible ladders. I put together just a little attachment strap here that I keep on the side of the ladder. There we go. So what we'll do with this, up here, I added this little, I think it's maybe a battery tie-down strap bracket, but just bolted that on up there to give me something to tie the ladder to, just so it doesn't come undone. So let's get this ready to go. Now I know with the way this is set up, I have to grab on the third and lift. There we go. Okay, now we'll put that up there, and then I just climb up here and attach my safety strap through here. So I'll set you guys down for a second and show you what that looks like here in a minute. There we go. That's all there is to it. And then to release it, you just press on this, and that'll release the tension. You can pull it away, but just lock it down there, and now the ladder's not going anywhere. So as we get up into the tent here, what you'll see is I leave the windows open. So the two side windows I leave open at 50%, and the front and back windows I fold down completely. The screens are still up, but obviously the air has to come out of this tent when you're breaking it down, so I make sure to adjust that so the air has somewhere to go. Okay, let me show you what we have in here. Alright, inside the tent up here, over here is your winch, and all the power runs up and down this side over here. Then up top, you can see the network of paracord that's used to pull on all of these corner frames. And then you've got paracord and a couple of aluminum frame pieces going out to the outside to control the awning. So it does a really good job with all these brackets in place. It holds up well in the wind. What these tents come with is your internal light up here, and they usually come with one ceiling fan. When I bought mine, I had a second fan installed over there for me, just to make it even. Works really well. I really like it having the airflow at night if there's not much of a breeze going on. But yeah, that's what we have. So inside here, it comes with a 4-inch thick mattress. It's not the most comfortable thing in the world, but it does a pretty good job. I added a 1-inch closed cell foam topper to it, which really helped quite a bit. And then I'm using flannel sheets, and I made this quilt that has merino wool on the top and fleece on the underside with about an inch worth of batting inside. So with this combination, I can comfortably sleep in here without a sleeping bag down to about 40 degrees is comfortable. If I go much below that, it starts to get chilly, and honestly, if I use the diesel heater and I run its air intake in through the corner up in here, then I can comfortably sleep in here down to probably maybe 15 or 12, somewhere down there. When it gets much cooler than that, what I've noticed is it's actually cold on the mattress. So I do have a heat reflector underneath my sheets, but what you'll notice up in here, there isn't any insulation up underneath this thing. So I think at some point, considering the way I have this mounted, I might put a couple layers of insulation, one up above the mounting bars up in through here, and then another inch or so up in here, and then maybe close it off with aluminum sheeting, just to improve the situation under the tent. There's also a bit of an issue with condensation in this tent, especially in colder temperatures, and even with the extra layers of insulation that I've put inside, the inner metal piece tends to get a little cold. So we'll keep working on it and see how it goes from there. But that's how you set up a Bundutop rooftop tent, and I'll see you over the next horizon.